Hello everyone, good morning children. Today we are going to see one more new concept in a MS Word 2007 tool, that is a document review. In this chapter we are going to learn about the spelling and grammar mistake, what is a thesaurus, what is a word count, what is the autocorrect feature. I request everyone to take a textbook while watching this video. See here children, first a spelling and grammar mistake. You just have a look in this Word document. So everyone can see this red line and a green line, right? So the red line indicates that this is a spelling mistake and green line indicates that this is a grammatical mistake. Okay. So I am repeating here. Red line indicates that this is a spelling mistake and green line indicates the grammatical mistake. To check the spelling and grammar of a document, what you need to do is, we know already we have a 7 tabs in a ribbon panel. So go to the review tab. Under review tab, you have a proofing group. So you have a spelling and grammar thesaurus icon. Okay. So you just select that and you just give a spelling and grammar. And it will suggest that instead of an, they are suggesting a. So click ignore once and it will ask whether you want to do any necessary changes because the word finished checking the selection. You just click yes. And one more spelling mistake also we have here, that is a spelling. So there will be the n number of suggestion. You can choose any one related to that spelling. After selecting, you just click ignore once. Again click OK because the spelling and grammar check is over. See here. Here we are not getting any red line as well as a green line. That is a grammatical mistake and a spelling mistake also we don't have in this document. Again I am repeating. To do this, what you need to do here is go to the review tab. Under review tab you have a proofing group. In proofing group you have a spelling and grammar. If you click the spelling and grammar, so if there is any mistake, it will shows you the dialog box that is given in your textbook page number 45. If you don't have any mistakes, it will shows that the spelling and grammar check is complete. Okay. So these are the procedures for spelling and grammar children. And next is a thesaurus. It is just giving a meaning. So I am just underlining the word underline. I am just clicking the thesaurus. Okay. Here in the right side, you will get in right side of the screen, you will get the meaning of that particular selected or a highlighted word. Okay. I am just repeating here. Go to the review tab. In review tab, you have a proofing group. In proofing group, you have a thesaurus. So before clicking this icon, you just select any word. For example, I am clicking a processing. I am just clicking a thesaurus. And in the right side of the screen, I am just getting the meaning of the selected part of that text. Okay, this is a thesaurus children. And next we have a word count in a proofing group also. So you just select a particular content and you just give a word count and it will shows you the how many words are in there in the selected part. Okay, so we have a one page. We have a 7 words because MS Word is a word processing package, right? So we have a 7 words and it will calculate the characters also with the space, without space, and how many paragraphs we selected and how many lines we selected. I am repeating here. To do a word count, go to the review tab. Under proofing group, you have a word count. Before clicking a word count icon, you just highlight it. After that, you just give a word. Just click on the word count and you will get the dialog box like this. Okay. And in status bar also you will get a word count. Okay, how many words are there? Okay, that is a total words that is available in the Word document. Okay. And next we are moving to the autocorrect future, children. So when you are typing, for example, see here, I am just typing THE. THE. Instead of that, I have typed TEH. So when I am pressing the space bar, you just see automatically the content is changing, right? So it is a auto correct future. It is a autocorrect future. Okay. For example, I have given you that instead of THE, I have typed TEH. Automatically, it will change it as a THE. Okay. Next is a customize autocorrect option, children. To customize the autocorrect options, what you need to do is, you need to go to the Microsoft Office button. So there you'll get the word options. In word option, there will be the proofing group. In proofing group, you just click the autocorrect option. You just click the autocorrect options. Here, for example, instead of CEE, I'm just telling to replace CEA. Okay, I'm just clicking add. So it will be added. I'm just giving OK. You just see here, if I type SEE, automatically it will change it as a C. Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, that type of C's it will change. So in autocorrect dialog box, we can change based upon our wish. You can change any content here. I'll show you the sample thing that is changed here. I'm repeating, go to the Microsoft Office button. You will get a word options. In word options, you have proofing group. In proofing group, you go to the autocorrect option. Here you can make the changes. Okay. You can add or else you can delete it also. By selecting, you can delete that. And see here, we have a n number of characters or the letters that we can replace it. So what are the necessary changes you are doing here? After doing the necessary changes, you click OK, then only it will be applied to your document. Okay. So that's all about this autocorrect option, children. Again, I am repeating. So in this chapter is completely about a review tab only. In review tab, we have a proofing group. One is a spelling and grammar mistake, thesaurus and word count. For each options, first you need to select the text. After selecting the text only, you need to click those icons. Then only the necessary changes will be applied. Okay, that's all about this chapter, children. So while watching this video, parallelly go through your textbook, then you will get a good idea about that chapter. Now I request everyone to open a textbook page number 48 for TB exercises. I request everyone to take a page number 48, right? So first main, fill in the blanks. First question, the spelling and grammar button is on the dash group, that is available under the proofing group, children. Second one, in a Word document, green line indicates the dash mistakes, grammatical mistake. You can also view the word count dialog box by clicking the word count button from the dashboard. That is a status bar. The feature that counts the number of words in a document is word count. Dash tool is used to retain certain text, that is the way is autocorrect. Okay. Second main, true or false. Typing mistakes can be corrected automatically using autofill feature. That is a false. That is autocorrect. The word count is displayed in the status bar. True. Red line indicates the spelling mistakes in the document. True. Synonym option is similar to the thesaurus feature in a MS Word. True. To change a word in the entire document, click the ignore all button. False. Third one, identify the feature used in the following document. See here, this is a green and a line, right? So it is a grammatical mistake. This is a red line, right? This is a spelling mistake. And here this is a thesaurus because it is giving the meaning of that particular word. And here This is a word count because it is giving the number of words. Okay. Next, tick the odd one and give the reason. Thesaurus and translate both are same and word count is different. Only word count is displayed in the status bar. Black line, green line, red line. Green line and red line is similar, so black line. There is no such mark as a black line in a MS Word. Ignore all, change all, OK all. Ignore all and change all options are found in the spelling and grammar dialog box. So, OK all is the answer. And here, synonym, antonym and thesaurus. Antonym is the answer because synonym and thesaurus appears on the pop-up menu on right-clicking the document. Okay. I request everyone to copy the same in your textbook. In case any doubt, ask me in the interactive session, children. I'll solve your doubt, children. Thank you. Bye. Take care.